Morning. I'm in Bliss. You know, when you're picking names, that's a pretty cool one. And it does have a pretty cool view. I'm at my friend Sharon's house. It's really nice to sleep somewhere where I didn't have to bring the cart into the tent with me, which is, you know, just a little bit difficult and takes up a lot of space. Rude. It's supposed to get up to 97 today, more than I would like. The heat actually doesn't bother me too badly. It's some of the side effects of the heat. You guys know what the side effects of heat are, but I'm thinking specifically chafing. No me gusta. I've got a new set of aches and pains today. I haven't actually mapped out where I want to go today. I mean, I know I want to head towards Boise, roughly. I think that's going to take me at least 4 or 5 days. I'll have to look. Welcome to Bliss. What a lovely place. Into day 24. This is what it's been all day. It's just one of those days. All it does is try to blow you off the road back on the highway. This is today. Just imagine 12 hours of this. It tires you out a lot faster. Feels like that, so I'm not sure if there's much point to it, honestly. But I keep doing it, hour after hour. Kinda makes me look like a pirate. Maybe it's not all bad. Previously, people used to get over to the Polo. That is ceased to be the case. They seem to enjoy being on the coastline now. Now that I've enjoyed wind in my face for the last watch me get buffeted by the wind while I go up this delightful incline. Today has been a fantastic day. And I had to remove my hat. If I felt it rip up on my head one more time, I was about to take my knife and just slash it to pieces. Greatest day possible. Oh my gosh. Fudge Factory and Grill, but that's where it's at. Delicious. Glenn's Ferry. What a lovely place. I love old stuff like this. It is pretty cool. I should be getting a few more miles in today, but I can't stop myself from exploring this little town a little bit. Why do I find abandoned infrastructure so interesting? And how do I climb it? Very pretty. Tragically, I'm only seeing it because I haven't found somewhere to sleep quite yet. And it really is pretty. I mean, look at that. You see how pretty it is. Windmills going. To the shoulder here, if you can see that, probably can't, is teeny tiny, which means I can't really camp there. A couple spots I found on Google were a little bit different than they looked like they were gonna be. i.e. on Google, they look sort of tucked away, out of the way, which is what I usually use as an invitation to camp there. On further inspection, they were either behind a fence, down a hill, or now being used. So we out here hunting, but at least the view is nice. Kia Soul, good choice. I found what I'm going with for tonight, sleeping wise, because it's kind of dark and I'm out of time. I'm just really hoping this doesn't happen that often. That would be preferable. Pretty nice camping spot last night. You learn a lot of stuff on the road, obviously, while you're getting better at it and stuff. One thing I learned, never park next to train tracks, especially when they converge with the road, because I think it's a rule that they have to honk in case people are coming to warn them. And of the 8 or 9 trains that passed last night, 4 of them were within like a 20-minute span at 3 in the morning. Yeah, that was loud. Very loud. Today, I'm gonna try to get to a town called Mountain Home. Today's Saturday. Chill there on Sunday. Attend worship services. Get my feet a day to rest. All the good stuff. It's about 23-ish miles, I think. My cart is falling apart in every way possible. Small things, but annoying things. And the front wheel system is just not great. They're kind of bowing outwards, which means they're gonna wear unevenly and fast. I chose this life on purpose. And all it is difficulty after difficulty. I still like it. Hurts and is annoying, it's difficult, tiring, confusing, uncertain. But it's pretty. It's worth it, right? And I meet nice people. 2 nice things. Over an hour later, I'm gonna do a cart tour soon, but more like what's in the cart, because this cart is on its last legs. Never sleeping by train tracks again, because that was horrendous. I could hear them coming in the distance, and that would wake me up because they'd be blowing their horns at someone else. I'd roll over, grab my pillow, wash it over my ears, and then wait 15 minutes until it finally finished passing and the little red thing stopped going ding 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 ding. Day 25. Let's hit up Mountain Home. For the second time in the past half hour, we're gonna try to fix the cart so it can physically move with traffic going by. Problem is that there's nothing to stop this wheel from folding back under, because there's no bar and this thing's in the way, so I can't put it underneath this bar. So I found this piece of scrap iron. I'm going to try and wedge it under there and under there so that it prevents the wheel from rolling back, because it'll get caught on that lip. We'll see. Alright, it might have worked. I don't know, honestly. Just slows me down. Makes it so I really don't have time to do anything else during the rest of the day. I mean, after I've finished walking what I think is a respectable distance for the day, because of these little like hiccups, just whacked myself in the shin. Okay, because of these little hiccups, I get to camp somewhere pretty late. I'm ready to get a new cart. If anyone's got any good recommendations or ideas, hit me up. I'm pretty tired of this one. Learning experience though, I guess. I still like the fact that, you know, if I weren't doing this, there's pretty much no chance I'd be here, right here, on this part of God's good earth, on a Saturday morning. Perspective. I finished listening to a book yesterday that was recommended to me by my friend Jake. You know Jake. It's called The Happiness Hypothesis. He talks a lot about like perception, but not about just like going, oh, you just need to control how you perceive things, like by using willpower. Basically, he talks about how our autonomic systems, or you know, flight or fight responses, and everything that's sort of along those lines is really hard to control. But there are techniques that do work, primarily meditation. Boy, I tell you what, have I had an opportunity to practice mindfulness and patience and all that kind of stuff out here on the road. The wind can be really, really difficult and unrelenting. Like for the first couple hours, you're like, wow, this is tough, but I'm glad I'm doing something difficult. And for the next couple of hours, you sort of grit your teeth. You're like, hey, tiring, but I got it. The next couple hours, you're just kind of numb. And then after that, like every little burst of wind, so difficult to deal with. I have to imagine that it like slowly is building you back up, because I think I'm getting a little bit more patient every day with it. Maybe. Anyway, roadside lessons. Seems to be holding up for now. You know, I'm not sure how much the camera conveys, what that really looks like. But it's not fun. Oh. Yeah, that was tiring. So much easier in a car. Oh, it's crazy how much easier that is in a car. Woo-wee! Woo! I haven't got very far today. Almost 9 miles. In almost 5 hours. Not good. A long way to go to get to Mountain Home. Something tells me I ain't making it tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. Don't despair so early. Stopped for 2 days. So tiring. options. Yeah, minivan. Looks a lot like the minivan I used to own. I bought a minivan once. I like that car, but I sold it. It wasn't very fuel efficient. I was doing a lot of commuting at the time. I'm gonna drink this Propel. This one. And then I'm gonna think about what I want to do. Set up 10. They won't deliver to someone on foot. I'll eat tomorrow. But I have Propel, thanks to some stranger. Thanks, stranger. Alright, well, I think I am going to camp here. I can't imagine fighting that wind anymore today.